guys? Your girl Simone, aka the Black Queen, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Okay. If you're new to my channel, sis, what's poppin'? If you're a turn subscriber, sis, what's good? So on my channel, I talk about beauty, fashion, social work, lifestyle, entrepreneurship, a whole array of things. But I'm really also passionate about you showing up as the best version of yourself. So you will have a great time here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. So this is Social Work Month, right? So I'm a licensed social worker. If you're new here. I'm from New York City. If you're new here, I'm from Queens. If you are new here, but it's March 3rd. So I will be providing you guys, or I'll be making content for the next 23 to 25 days of pure social work content, right? So if you have any questions here, please, about social work or anything about sort, let me know in the comment section below and I will make a video on it, okay? So in my video, I'll be talking about the top 5 social work jobs in 2023, okay? Because we all want to get to this money. We all want to, get to this bag, right? Because we need money to make a living, to pay off our student loans, and to just live life, right? But before I get into today's video, I'm going to talk about my partnership with Viral Sculpt, right? So guys, I'm really passionate about looking good, and about my health, right? And you get one body, so you want to make sure you take care of it, right? And I'm really passionate about my stomach looking flat and things like that, because the summer is approaching and I want to look good. So I use my Viral Sculpt along with my body contours, my gym trainer, eating healthy, and just watching what I'm putting into my body, right? So along with all these things in my Viral Sculpt product, it definitely helps me take off a couple of inches off my waistline and helps me keep a smooth stomach. If you're new here, you can go take a look at my Instagram channel, my Instagram page, kind of see my body type, because I'm not gonna stand up because I'm not fully dressed. So yeah, but I want you guys to take a look at that. But I use my Viral Sculpt tool definitely to help shape my waistline, sculpt my waistline, and help minimize the inches off my waistline, right? And as women, right, who doesn't want to look a little bit smaller in pictures? Come on, let's be serious. So you guys, I have a partnership with them, so you guys can use my code, TheBlackQueen15, at checkout, and I'll leave all the information in the description box below, okay? So let me stop rambling and let's get into our video. So I did write some things on my iPad for us to kind of take a deep dive into. So the top 5 highest paying social work jobs, in my personal opinion, the first job would be medical social work, right? So medical social work is social workers that work in a hospital, nursing homes, things of that nature. From when I Googled or what I looked up, they get paid approximately $66,000 a year. This is from Indeed. But I'm pretty sure you can make a whole lot more money depending whatever city you're from. I think the numbers that they listed are from more smaller cities. I don't know what's a small city, but I'm a New York City girl, so I don't a smaller city than New York City. You guys can kind of do your imagination on that. But bigger cities like DC, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Houston, those bigger cities, social workers can make a lot of money, right? Especially in the medical field, because the medical field is what makes money, right? If you didn't know, now you know, okay? So the next thing that I think is a great job for 2023 for social workers is social science researchers, right? These are social workers that do a lot of research on what's going on in the world, right? And you can get real creative with this, and I think I'm gonna make a video later on about how to market yourself effectively as a social worker. But right now, there's a lot of social experiments going on. We're in a very weird space right now, right? And us as social workers, we have that social component, right? And you can become a researcher. A really important class that I took when I was at Howard is, I think, data analytics and statistics. Please pay attention in that class, because this is a class that I did not pay attention in. I got a B, and I think I passed, but I don't remember as much as I wish I could have remembered. But please pay attention in those classes, because those classes, putting those classes on your resume, especially if you want to be a social work researcher, that would help, because they're going to ask you about certain programs that you used during statistics and during your data analytics class, just especially at Howard, because there was a couple of classes that I took that I did not pay attention in. But if I wanted to become a researcher, I'm oh yeah, that would make sense. So researchers also on average make about $60,000 to $65,000 a year. This is what Indeed is telling me. So yeah, I would kind of get to my bag on that one. So the next thing is a licensed clinical social worker. So of course, anybody licensed should be making some type of good money, right? Especially if you know how to market yourself effectively. I may really, you know, talk really well in not internship, at job interviews, right? So a licensed clinical social worker, in my personal opinion, should be making over 110, over $120,000 a year, right? Because you have that clinical component, right? So you show to employers, you show to the world that you've mastered associates, a master's level, and now the clinical level, right? And you guys can be able to oversee programs and agencies and policies from at a macro level. So you make sure you guys are like being able to market yourself effectively on that. You guys can even open up your own therapy practices and things like that. And stay tuned, because I am also making another video about what things that social workers can do to kind of open up their own businesses. So that was job number 3. So the next job number 4 is about being a therapist. Now, if you like hearing people's problems all day, every day, then this is the perfect job for you. Therapists, I think on average, make also $100,000, and all you need is your LMSW. But just keep in mind also your mental state as well, because that's something that you want to keep in mind. If your mental state is not good and you're hearing other people's problems all day, you might struggle with it a little bit, whatever. I am a part-time therapist, right? I work in substance abuse, but I am a part-time therapist because I personally did not enjoy hearing people's problems all day, every day, right? In substance abuse, the stories can get very, very interesting, and they could just get very, very interesting. And I actually have a great time when I go to work. So hearing the chaos, I don't even know if that's okay to say, but just hearing other people's chaos, it's just like, wow, you did that for drugs, okay, you know. So yeah. So the next job, the next and last job is another healthcare job. It's a healthcare administrator, right? So like I said, when you get that LMSW or you get that LCSW, I think that opens up a wide range of things, and I don't think people really understand how many doors that can open up, because you can literally do so much. You can become a professor, open up your own business, be a healthcare administrator, right? And healthcare administrators on average, from what I was looking at Google, make about $80,000 a year or more, right? They work with employee schedules. They help facilitate and oversee healthcare teams and systems. So that's kind of something that we do, right? We oversee people's lives on a micro level, but then you're overseeing employees and doctors and other social workers and nurses on a macro level, right? Or a meso level at that. So those are just 5 jobs that I think that are really high paying in 2023. Make sure you guys also can fact check this on Google, right? And also depends on your state as well. But like I said, as a social workers, we need to learn how to market ourselves really effectively, because we're living in a time where we can really get to a huge bag. And at the end of the day, that's just really what I want. I want us as social workers to be able to do what we love and be passionate about it, but also be able to make a living and also being able to be happy with our personal finances, okay? So guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, because I will be doing a giveaway very soon. I'm still trying to put all the details together. This is just day 3 of March, but I'm still trying to put all the details together for my giveaway, because I'm really, really excited. I definitely want to give back to a social worker. I'm just not sure how and what capacity, but it's coming. The announcement is coming. So like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your girl on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye guys.